Hey, what is up guys? Welcome to another episode of Wine with B. My name is Bailey, and we also have my trusty sidekick, Zoe the Maltipoo, here with us. So today we're going to be reviewing another Christmas movie and another bottle of wine. So today we're going to be drinking Substance, which is another Cab Sav. I love this one. This is an easy one if you were just new to cabs and you're not really sure. I plugged this one for you guys. You can get it at Total Wine for 15 bucks. And so this is from Columbia Valley. I would say that it's not as bold as the 4-star that I reviewed last week, but I would say that it is still pretty dry, a little bit higher on the acidity, and I feel like that's because there's a little bit more hints of different kind of fruits in there, like blackberries and maybe some other darker fruits like black cherry or something. But this one's really good. Let's open it up and see how it tastes. All right. Woo! Swish it around a little bit. You might want this one to breathe. Very tasty. Yeah, it's a little bit more acidic. It has more like those fruit tones in it. Okay, so I'm super excited to talk about today's movie with you guys. It is called Love the Coopers. It came out in 2015, and I actually rented this movie. I did not stream it anywhere. I rented it on Amazon Prime. So if you want to watch it, you might have to pay to rent it. Also, this movie was recommended to me by my coworker Zan. Shout out to you. Let's just run down it and then we'll talk about it. So, cheese level 1.5 out of 10. I didn't think this movie was cheesy. Really, really well done. Hallmark quality 1 out of 10. A possibility of becoming a classic 6.5 out of 10. I think out of the ones that I've seen so far this year, this one may have the highest possibility so far. We'll see. Somebody could beat it. Christmas quality 7.5 out of 10. There was a lot of running around and stuff in the movie, so it was definitely all about Christmas, but there was, it wasn't like, there wasn't a Christmas tree in the background of every scene or anything. Acting quality, 9.5 out of 10. This movie had a fantastic cast, from John Goodman to Ed Helms to Olivia Wilde to Amanda Seyfried and like so many other people. Really, really, really good cast. Plot development, 8 out of 10. Really, really good job there. Predictability, 3 out of 10. It was kind of a jumble jamble, so that was a nice little aspect. You didn't know exactly how everything was gonna turn out. Originality, 4 out of 10. I'll get to why I gave it a little bit lower on that for also. Parent or family member who has passed away, possibly, but it does not contribute to the plot. Hit or a miss, this is definitely a hit. Romance or kids movie, this is part rom-com, part family movie. Did I cry? Yes, I cried. Would recommend 9 out of 10, and overall score 8.5 out of 10. So like I said, I love this movie. I think that the casting was amazing. It's told from the perspective of a dog, and Steve Martin is the one who's narrating as the dog, so another great actor is also a part of this movie. The reason why I said that I didn't give it like a higher originality score is because it kind of has one of those like Love Actually, Valentine's Day, you've seen all of those movies, New Year's Eve, whatever, kind of vibe where it's like a bunch of different storylines and then they all kind of like plot together at the end. You figure out how they all are supposed to get together. Not exactly like that, but it's kind of on the same premise of that. But the other thing I wanted to talk about was, John Goodman is a main character in the movie. He plays the dad to some characters, grandfather to some other characters. I think that in this movie, which came out in 2015, he's still trying to like combat that whole like where Roseanne kind of did him dirty at the end of the sitcom Roseanne, and said that he cheated on her. Sorry, not trying to give any spoilers to that show if you wanted to watch it. The end of the last season ended up being renowned as like the worst season, and people were really upset at Roseanne because everybody loved John Goodman's character Dan Connor in the show. And so like in this movie, like there's some drama that happens where I'm like, because this movie came out 3 years before the reboot, because when they rebooted Roseanne to make the Connors, they brought Dan back, Dan aka John Goodman, they brought his character back, and then it was like all is right in the world and like everything has been mended or whatever, but that reboot didn't come out until 3 years after this movie. So I feel like there's still a little bit, even though it had been years since that whole debacle happened, and John Goodman's been in tons of stuff since then. I don't know, maybe I just hold, Dan Connor, aka John Goodman, close to my heart. I hate how he sometimes gets painted as not the best guy, but there's some family drama in there, which I won't get too much more into. I hope that you guys really like this movie. I think this potentially could have been one of the best ones I watch all year. I'm sure this is gonna make the top 10. So definitely recommend, but like I said, I did not stream this anywhere. I rented it. Well, I rented it via streaming service. Okay, so I did want to run down a small summary for you guys about the movie. It stars the family, which is the Coopers, obviously, and John Goodman and Diane Keaton play the Charlotte and Sam, who are the grandparents slash parents of everyone in the movie, and everyone's going over to their house for Christmas. Their daughter isn't dating anyone and always gets stuff for it, and so she picks up some random dude at the airport and brings him home for Christmas, and they pretend that they're dating. Then there's Charlotte and Sam's son. He's dealing with being a single parent newly, and then Charlotte's sister is the crazy aunt. There's so many characters who all come together, and they all kind of have their own storyline that happens throughout, but they all come together at the end, and it is a Christmas movie, so expect happy endings. But I really enjoyed this movie. Like I said, again, I rented it though, just keep that in mind. That is it. That is all I have for you guys this week. Thank you guys for joining me. Please like, comment, and subscribe to this video. Please share it with some people that you guys think will like it, or share it with the person you want to watch this movie with. That's a great idea. Follow me on Instagram at bay_ray for more Christmas movie reviews. I review them every single day on my Instagram stories. You can also follow this sweet little bundle of sunshine on Instagram at Zoe_the_maltipoo_, and I tag that for you guys. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Merry Christmas, of course, and until next time, cheers.